Ray. Whoops.
You got this. Don't die.
Don't die. Right now. Wow. What a hole.
I just walked into the garage door.
Dang, brother.
You.
He got it.
You look at Mama?
Oh, Joshua.
Wow, brother.
All on film.
Missy Hayes of Remington, Alicia Fagan of Bennington. Please report to the girl.
Okay.
Someone in the pool. I can't catch it.
Damn. Okay. What happened here?
Literally. Only thing I can say is, oh crap.
Just trying. Somebody's in front of me.
Dang.
1 second. Oh Lord.
Dang, you almost had it, dude.
You okay?
I caught it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Hit the ball. Just only the ball.
4.
I am pulling on one. I got everywhere on my brand new shirt.
Okay.
This is my grip.
That a new sink?
Oh no.
Not anymore.
Shut up.
What? Ain't selling
Oh
that.
God! Already? Already?
My name is Jonathan, and I have the news.
My name is Jonathan Smith, and here's the news.
Yeah, give us the
My
news,
name
man.
is
Come on.
Jonathan.
Oh my gosh. Alright, take this news network off the air. Alright, get him out. Nice.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hello?
Wear socks all day long. I'm not a walk around barefoot kind of person. I do feel safe. Nighttime hits, it's time to go to bed. I would
I did not know how to drive this.
Nice. Why is that wall kind of...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello? Hi, hello? Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
this week's
But I wouldn't clean my floor with this.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 things from the 90s that don't exist anymore.
Wherever I go, I stay connected with everyone in my life. It's really easy to stay in touch.
For this list, we're looking at staples from the decade that either no longer exist or are significantly rarer than they used to be. If there's a nostalgic 90s relic we forgot, remind us in the comments, dude.
It's like a
Number
screensaver.
20, dial-up modems.
On your mark, get set. We're riding on the internet, cyberspace, set free. Hello, virtual reality.
Internet access has come a long way in the decade since the 90s. These days, wireless internet, broadband, and LAN cables provide fast and easily accessible internet for billions. But back in the day, the internet could only be accessed through phone lines. Dial-up modems took up an entire phone line at home. While a few remote or rural areas are still using dial-up modems today, the rest of us will never have to hear that awful dial-up screeching again.
Yeah.
Except in our nightmares and in nostalgic internet videos like this one.
Horrible.
Number 19, Butterfinger BBs. There are plenty of discontinued candy products from the 90s. One of the most beloved are Butterfinger BBs. These bite-sized balls of Butterfingers were easy to pop in your mouth and still maintained the full-sized candy bar's unique texture and peanut buttery flavor. Plus, they were advertised by Bart Simpson.
Yeah, well, Bardo says eat my shorts.
Unfortunately, despite the campaign slogan warning that nobody better lay a finger on our Butterfinger, the BBs were discontinued in 2006.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Although no official explanation has been released, some have theorized that the BB's chocolate coating, which melted easily, may have been responsible. While a similar, smaller Butterfinger version was released called Butterfinger Bites, they never attained the same popularity. Ay caramba.
See you later, homeboy.
Number 18, Encarta Encyclopedia.
You are a learner, questioning the world before you. New Encarta World Atlas from Microsoft.
During the 90s, the internet was not the trusted source of information it is. Well, can be today. Online encyclopedias were still in their infancy. Before the rise of Wikipedia, there was another computer-based encyclopedia called Encarta. Launched in 1993 and originally packaged in DVD form, this annually updated program contained thousands of informative articles on a wide variety of topics. Not only did Encarta include text, there were also videos, pictures, and even trivia games.
Over 900 exciting enhancements to articles that feature guest essays, historical documents, magazine and newspaper stories from the people who were there.
However, naturally, the rise of online encyclopedias ultimately led to Encarta's downfall, and Microsoft ceased its publishing in 2009. Number 17, mini-disc players. During the 90s, audio formats were still very much a competition. One often forgotten contender is the mini-disc. Published by Sony, these miniature discs were envisioned as the next big thing to replace cassette tapes. However, despite proving popular in Sony's native Japan, MD players couldn't find success at a global scale. Record labels didn't take to the format quickly, leaving few albums available initially. Plus, blank MDs were twice as expensive as blank CDs. By the time MP3 players became available, mini discs were on their way out. Although niche markets kept them in circulation until 2013.
And it's as portable as you are. The Sony Mini Disc, the future of tape.
Number 16, Zima. The 90s saw a trend of clear drinks, and alcoholic beverages were no exception. Coors got in on the trend and created Zima in 1994, a clear malt beverage intended as an alternative to beer.
What if there wasn't any beer? Sorry, guys. Never heard of it.
Oh, Zima. Zima's good.
While the beer found more success among young women, Coors did their best to market it towards a male consumer base. In the end, most didn't especially enjoy the taste, and the product began disappearing from shelves, at least in the West. Coors discontinued Zima in North America in 2008, but the beverage remained popular in Japan until 2021.
I had a Zima once. I don't get it.
Number 15, Pogs. Playground games come and go. During the early 90s, the biggest one was easily milk caps or Pogs.
They're Pogs. They're milk caps. They're Pogs. It's a game. You stack them, and then you whack them.
Players would stack cardboard discs with pictures printed on them. Anything from cartoons to sports logos. Then another larger disc, called a slammer, was used to knock down as many pogs as possible. Because each player would often keep the pogs won this way, it was viewed by many schools as a form of gambling, leading to widespread bans. When kids can't play something at school, it tends to kill the popularity pretty quickly. While they're technically still around and there are variants on the game worldwide, Pog's popularity is far from what it used to be. Number 14, CRT computer monitors. Before and during the 90s, most screens were created using CRT, or cathode ray tube technology. Naturally, computer screens were no exception. These big, bulky monitors sat on our desks and are how many of us first experienced computing. But the last few decades have seen the rise of LCD, OLED, and plasma monitors, which are cheaper and generally have larger screens than CRT monitors. Some people, particularly computer gamers, still prefer CRTs because they don't have as much input lag and can display images in multiple resolutions more easily. In general, though, these guys have been mostly phased out. Number 13, gaming magazines. Video games were still considered a niche industry in the 90s, so they weren't mainstream enough to be covered extensively on TV or the still newfangled internet.
It was all about running out to the mailbox to find that new issue of that video game magazine.
Enter gaming magazines. If you were a 90s gamer, chances are you were subscribed to one or more gaming magazines. Electronic Gaming Monthly, Nintendo Power, Computer Gaming World, Tips and Tricks. These publications gave gamers detailed articles on upcoming games, walkthroughs, cheat codes, and reviews. Plus, they had a surprising level of reader interaction from major publications. Tragically, most gaming magazines ceased publication as the rise of internet journalism made the old monthly issue model obsolete. Why wait to read about it in a magazine when it's already online? Number 12, floppy disks. Removable computer storage in the 90s used to take the form of small 3.5-inch floppy disks, although the name is a bit misleading for those disks, which, unlike the disks of the 80s, weren't floppy at all. When you needed to save or move information between computers, floppy disks were everyone's go-to. You just popped them into the fabled A drive and off you went. They were so widely used that the save icon in most programs is still the floppy disk to this day. But as technology progressed and storage capacity and needs expanded beyond a few hundred kilobytes, floppy disks are no longer in wide circulation. But if you're missing them, they're still sometimes used for emergency booting in older systems and in other industries like aeronautics. Number 11, appointment TV. Once upon a time, we scheduled our lives around what was on TV.
What's up, Jay?
This was because if you didn't see a show or a sporting event when it aired, you didn't see it at all. Each time an episode aired, everyone was talking about it the next day. And sure, sometimes you could tape a show and watch it later, but sometimes working VCRs was more art than science. Appointment television was the norm, and so networks did big ratings when a show hit it big.
All your favorites and all new must-see shows!
Of course, streaming platforms now make it easy to binge shows or watch them at your own pace. While some streaming series do release episodes weekly and the concept is making something of a comeback, appointment TV isn't mainstream again quite yet.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Number 10, Y2K panic.
Doug, everyone here is waiting for the same thing, the stroke of midnight.
We all know that the human race and planet Earth are not going to be around forever. But with the new millennium on the horizon, many believed the year 2000 was going to initiate the collapse of society.
Now, the federal government is comparing Y2K to a huge natural disaster, like an earthquake, a hurricane, or a tornado that disrupts people's lives for days, weeks, or maybe even months.
In the 90s, several computer experts warned that because many computer systems represented years using only the last two digits, computers would mix up 1900 and 2000. This led some folks to buy up food and supplies to tide them through an imminent apocalypse. But as it turned out, the world stepped into the new millennium with minimal issues.
It hit midnight and nothing happened. It was like crickets in the newsroom.
While we have dealt with a few other end-of-the-world fears afterwards, like 2012, none quite reached the same level of paranoia.
The end of the world is coming. Now come on, get in your radiation suits.
Peter, we are not missing a once-in-a-lifetime event because of some wacko doomsday theory.
Okay,
Okay.
Number 9, the Windows 95 3D Maze. Screensavers aren't all that common anymore now that most of our devices have a sleep function to conserve power. In the 90s, however, there was one screensaver you'd see in many homes, the Windows 95 3D Maze. Here, you're basically watching your computer play a video game as it automatically takes left turns until finding the smiley face, thus resetting and generating a whole new maze. There was something really mesmerizing about it between the artificial intelligence and guessing where the face might end up. Honestly, why hasn't Microsoft made a full-fledged game out of this? Number 8, the Delia's catalog. If you weren't sure what to wear for the girls' night or the high school dance, you probably referred to this mail-in catalog of fashion. Founded in 1993, Delia's was the go-to catalog for teens who wanted to wear the latest clothes and fashion trends. Unfortunately, Delia's would be buried by competitors, in addition to being spun off and acquired on a few occasions as time went on. By the end of 2014, Delia's filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and liquidated all of its stores.
I declare bankruptcy!
While it tried to bounce back as an online-only store in 2015, this venture was a complete failure. Now, you can only get their clothing through the Dolls Kill brand. Number 7, Orbitz. Yes, it's the magical beady beverage that is featured on many a WatchMojo list in recent years.
Is it a bug? Did someone mistake your beer for an empty and put their cigarette butt in there?
With Orbitz, there was no mistake. This obscure, non-carbonated drink was manufactured with a small variety of flavors to quench your thirst and hunger. From raspberry citrus to vanilla orange, the beads and beverage made for a unique type of drink. Alas, Orbitz would live a seriously short life because of its terrible commercial performance. Given the presence of gelin gum and high sugar, one can hazard a guess at why folks weren't picking these up off the shelves, especially when seeing the edible orbs inside. Number 6, the iMac G3.
You gotta see this thing in person, but I'll do the best I can with video.
Apple's Mac computers have come a long way. Today, design is all about improving battery life, making everything as thin as possible, and getting berated about updating iTunes even if we don't use it. But in the late 90s, a common Mac computer looked about as chunky as a CRT television set.
The faster, sleeker,
computer lab,
quieter, redesigned, and even easier to use iMac.
The teal-colored Macs with their translucent Bondi blue shells were especially a huge success for Apple. But looking back, these desktop computers were also incredibly hefty and awkwardly shaped. That's because it wasn't just a monitor. This was the computer itself.
Heated leather seats sold separately.
Just seeing pictures of these makes us glad schools are using laptops instead. Number 5, PB Crisps. Yeah, we gotta squeeze another food product in here, and this is another snack that's popped up on our lists before. PB Crisps was a special kind of sweet treat from Planters, consisting of peanut-shaped cookies filled with peanut butter inside.
Inside the center so sweet, peanut butter cream, oh, a treat.
And if you wanted an addition to peanut butter, you could buy bags of the cookies that were also filled with chocolate or strawberry. Sadly, these snacks were not around for long due to low demand, and have become a relic of the mid-90s. To this day, there is still a group of dedicated fans clamoring for the product's return, even going as far as to make a website dedicated to the cause. Number 4, AIM, also known as AOL Instant Messenger.
Just fire up that machine and off you go. You got
Online.
It's been a hot minute since we heard anything remotely relevant to AOL. While AOL currently exists and was acquired by Verizon in 2015, AIM ceased operations in December 2017.
AOL's announcement said simply,
goodbye.
We're shocked too. This service was introduced way back in 1997 and became the leading messaging service in North America for roughly a decade.
Wherever I go, I stay connected with everyone in my life. It's really easy to stay in touch.
But as tech giants like Google and Facebook started taking over, AIM lost all purpose.
I remain confused, empty. What am I evolving into? What is my purpose? I must know.
No request tonight, huh?
The two companies had better services and better security. Slowly but surely, AIM would begin shutting down features one by one, starting in 2007, before disappearing completely a decade later.
Having failed to keep up with ever-evolving technology, we're forced to say TTFN to the iconic service and a simpler time. We can only hope will BRB.
TTYL.
Number 3, Netscape Navigator.
She was 18 years old.
Doesn't even know what Netscape is.
These days, we have dozens of web browsers vying for our attention, from Google Chrome to Mozilla Firefox to Safari to DuckDuckGo. We remember way back when the internet was a baby that there was only one browser to use, Netscape Navigator. This browser was created in 1994 and for a short time went uncontested in the industry.
Well, what about all those other low-cost guys like...
Don't you want an ISP that's fast, safer, reliable, and more secure?
What happened to cause such decline? Well, Internet Explorer happened. Then Chrome, Firefox, Safari, all of them. Netscape would receive its final update in 2007 before ceasing support and development the year after.
Everything has to change faster, obviously. You know, look at Netscape. It was born and died. I don't want to use the word died, they wouldn't like that word, but it basically was born and overtaken within 4 years. That's pretty fast.
Number 2, the Discman. Like Walkmans in the 80s, Discmans became a crucial part of our lives. There just wasn't anything like going on a walk or exercising while jamming out to the newest albums. Besides radios, this was pretty much the way to listen to music. Of course, as we find new ways to store data, we also kill off part of a medium. Nowadays, we can just open Spotify on our phones and jam to anything we desire without having to eject a CD and holster something chunky on our waist. Still, there is something tactile to be missed here.
Your ears will tell you, it's not only what you play, it's what you play it on.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the videos or...
Video rental stores, there's still some.
Jesus, this place is packed tonight, man.
Those who grew up in the 80s, 90s, or 2000s fondly look back on video rental stores. While the very first such stores opened in the late 70s, it was in the 90s that bigger brands like Hollywood Video and Blockbuster boomed in demand. For some families, weekly trips to these stores would become a tradition as new movies made their way to the shelves and movie buffs sought out hidden gems.
Wow! Wow!
This industry would decline, however, as Netflix and streaming services became more and more prominent. Hollywood Video would go defunct in 2010, while Blockbuster enjoys a few thousand customers through its last and only store, located in Bend, Oregon.
When you see them all next to each other, it's kind of makes it easier, but with on Netflix, you only see the title, and that's all, but you have to scroll through it, and it takes a while to get through all of the movies.
What are you yapping
Do you agree
about?
with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring.
Get the same amount of info on the streaming service than you would looking at the packaging. Get the same stuff.
Do you remember the snacks that made the 80s unforgettable?
No.
In this video, we're diving into 20 classic snacks of the 1980s. From gooey chocolate bars to quirky lunchbox treats. These are the flavors that defined a generation. Stick around, because you might just discover a few you forgot until now. Big League Chew.
Big League
Had that in the 90s.
Big League Chew was more than just gum. It was a moment of feeling like a pro ball player for any kid in the 80s. Packed in its iconic pouch, Big League Chew wasn't your average stick or chunk of gum. It was shredded, almost like chewing tobacco, a nod to its baseball origins. For a lot of kids, tearing into that pouch and pulling out a bunch of shredded gum was the closest thing to stepping onto a major league field. The taste was unforgettable, with flavors like classic bubblegum and grape. Just one handful could fill your mouth with a burst of sweetness, and that texture was perfect for blowing those giant sticky bubbles that would sometimes stick to your face or get you in trouble if you were in class. There was something satisfying about digging into a pouch and grabbing as much or as little as you wanted, like a snack that gave you a bit of freedom. The idea for Big League Chew came from two baseball players who wanted to create a fun, safer alternative to chewing tobacco. The result was a gum that felt like it had an edge and became a favorite on playgrounds and baseball fields alike. Big League Chew may still be around, but for many of us, it brings back memories of scraped knees, summer afternoons, and that thrill of feeling like a big leaguer, even just for a moment. Jell-O Pudding Pops.
New Jell-O pudding pop! New Jell-O pudding pop!
Do you remember the joy of grabbing a Jell-O pudding pop from the freezer on a hot day?
Everyone's not
These
talking.
Creamy, cool
I don't know who
treats
they
were the
are,
ultimate
but
summer
they're just-
indulgence in the 80s. Blending the rich
Nobody's
flavors
active.
of chocolate
Just
and
me and
vanilla
you.
in a unique
Hope and
frozen
Robbie.
pudding texture. Each
Have you
pop
seen the movie
came wrapped in
Flow?
bright
I have
packaging,
no clue.
almost calling out to be chosen as the perfect snack after a long day of
Seen
playing
Hustle and Flow.
outside. Unlike any other frozen dessert at the time, Jell-O Pudding Pops had a smooth, almost custard-like consistency that was irresistibly satisfying. The flavors were simple, but that was all they needed. Chocolate for those who wanted something rich, vanilla for the purists, and even a swirl option for the best of both worlds. There was something about that creamy texture that made each bite melt perfectly, and no one
You
cared
watch
if they
Pretty
ended up
Little
with
Liars?
pudding
I do
smudged
not.
around their mouths. Fun fact, Jell-O Pudding Pops became iconic partly thanks to commercials starring a famous comedian whose playful energy made these treats seem like a ticket to fun. Created as a way to bring Jell-O pudding to a frozen form, Pudding Pops quickly became a hit in school cafeterias, picnics, and backyards, where kids savored them with sticky fingers and happy smiles. Fruit Wrinkles.
Fruit Wrinkles, from the makers of fruit roll-ups and fruit bars.
Fruit Wrinkles
How
were
much for
like
a
little
tire? It's
treasure
probably gonna
bites
be
for
around
kids in the
60.
80s. Unlike
Around
the
that.
fruit snacks we see today, these chewy treats actually looked wrinkled, which gave them a homemade, almost
Hoping
quirky
tonight would be a
appeal,
combined
shaped like
effort, but
tiny,
nobody's
shrunken
here.
pieces of real fruit. Fruit Wrinkles came in flavors like strawberry, cherry, and grape, delivering a pop of sweetness that was both satisfying and fun. Each piece had a sticky texture that practically glued to your fingers, making it impossible to just grab one. These snacks were a lunchtime favorite, often tucked into lunchboxes as a little reward. For parents, Fruit Wrinkles had the appeal of being marketed as real fruit, so there
You
was
can
a
put it
bit
on
of
my
healthy
tab.
credibility that made them feel good about adding them to a kid's snack stash. For kids though, they were just irresistibly fun and flavorful. Did you know? Fruit Wrinkles were created by General Mills, the same people behind Fruit Roll-Ups, as an attempt to expand their line of fruit snacks. While Fruit Roll-Ups became a classic, Fruit Wrinkles quietly disappeared in the early 90s, leaving fans with nothing but memories of their unique
Never
sticky
had Fruit
sweetness.
Wrinkles.
Hubba Bubba Bubble Gum.
Bubble gum in town. Named
Had that. We still got that.
It's soft, juicy, and delicious.
Hubba Bubba wasn't just gum. It was a bubble-blowing experience that every kid in the 80s knew and loved. This wasn't the ordinary gum you'd get from the checkout counter. Hubba Bubba came in thick, rectangular pieces with flavors that practically exploded in your mouth. Original bubblegum flavor was a classic, but the grape and watermelon options were where things got exciting.
Those were so
the
good.
texture was perfect for blowing those huge cartoonish bubbles that would sometimes pop and stick all over your face. An 80s rite of passage. Everyone remembers unwrapping a piece and getting that burst of fruity scent, hinting at the juicy flavor waiting inside. The gum was soft, and its sugary taste lasted longer than most other gums at the time, which
True.
gave it an edge on the playground.
Yeah.
Who could forget the Hubba Bubba commercials? Those wild, colorful ads made every kid want to get their hands on a pack and see how big they could blow their bubbles. Hubba Bubba was the gum that made bubble blowing a competition, with kids daring each other to blow the biggest bubble without making a sticky mess. Planters Cheese Balls.
Regular and new family size.
Planters had some.
Planters
Thought that was
cheese
just
balls
Cheetos.
were the ultimate snack for anyone craving something cheesy and crunchy. Coming in that signature blue canister, cheese balls had a kind of magic to them. Just popping the lid brought a whiff of that unmistakable cheesy scent, and you couldn't resist grabbing a handful. The texture was a perfect mix of crispy and light, with each ball practically melting in your mouth as it left your fingers covered in bright orange cheese dust. These weren't your ordinary cheese snacks. There was something about the intense flavor that made them special. They were bolder, cheesier, and somehow more addictive than anything else on the shelf. For a lot of us, opening a can of cheese balls felt like the start of a movie night, a road trip, or just an excuse to indulge a little. A big part of the fun was sharing them with friends, or seeing how many you could fit in your mouth at once. Somehow, they were the perfect snack for any kind of get-together. Though they disappeared for a while, those who remember the original can tell you, nothing else quite hit the spot like Planters cheese balls. Dunkaroos.
I remember those.
Dunkaroos were more than just a snack. They were a whole experience packed into a little plastic container. Opening up a pack meant you were in for a treat. A handful of crunchy mini cookies on one side and a sweet creamy frosting on the other. The best part? You were the boss of how much frosting went on each cookie. Some would dunk just a bit, while others would load up each cookie with as much frosting as possible. There was something about that smooth, sugary frosting that
let's jump in it. Let's see. Teddy Swims. Are you even real? Thank you, Cindy. All right. Yeah, I was delivering that night. We got snow a few nights ago, and I got stuck on a hill. And I wore out one of my tires trying to make it up the hill on the icy road. And so now it's kind of bubbled. Wires showing, and it wobbles as I drive. So, better get that replaced before I blow. I don't even have a donut. I don't even have a donut in my trunk. Yeah, anyways. That's dangerous. You think? Think so? Alright. Let's hear this. We got Teddy Swims. Are You Even Real? Featuring Jivion. Something. Let's go. Are you even real?
Are you even real? Or did I make you up? How can someone like you wanna give me love? Don't think I deserve it, but I can get enough. You're so beautiful, spiritual, more like a miracle. God of me said that you might be invisible. Too good to be true. Tell me, are you? Are you?
I'm very real, trust me.
Are you in my bedroom? Questions that I asked ever since I met you. Tell me, are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? Something from a dream or something that I made up. Questions that I ask every time I wake up.
You never do too much. Somehow you still enough for me. I can feel the rush. Even when you slow dance for me. Looking at you laying right there. Are you from this world? I swear you're beautiful, spiritual. I just want you to know. Is it I pretend or something? I'm in real, I don't know what to think. And if it's all a dream, I don't wanna wake up.
Don't wake up.
Are you?
Are you in my bedroom? In my bedroom. Questions that I ask ever since I met you. Tell me, are you, are you, are you, are you, are you, are you, are you something from a dream or something that I made up? Questions that I ask every time I wake up. Are you?
Yeah, so that's it's basically situation along the lines of like too good to be true, right? This is all too good to be true. Are you even real? Is this even really happening? To whoever is listening to this song now, wherever you are, sending you love, peace, healing, and all good wishes. May your life be good. Teddy could sing the alphabet and we would all faint. He's just so smooth. This man knows how to praise a woman correctly. Who else been here since he was doing covers and is excited to see him getting the attention we all knew he was destined for? He's awesome, yeah. Listening to this and realizing we've been starved of real quality male singers. Yeah. What in the snippet was this? This needs to be much longer. Snippet, huh? Just a snippet. Not bad. Cool little love song, you know. Yeah. Too good to be true. Are you even real? That kind of thing. Not bad. Teddy Swims, Are You Even Real? Good stuff. Ozzy got a new song called Crack Cocaine. Okay. What's going on, Ozzy? Has he got something you want to say?
So the whole
Top 20 90s pop songs you forgot were awesome. Ozzy is like the Walking Dead. Seriously, yeah. Yeah, what's going on with that guy?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best pop songs from the 1990s that might have slipped from your mind over the years.
Oh, refresh me.
Number 20, Love Fool, The Cardigans.
I recognize this.
Swedish alternative rock outfit The Cardigans briefly made the crossover to international pop stardom with Love Fool, the lead single from the band's third album. A bouncy disco pop tune about pleading for a partner's affection, Love Fool is a song for lonely nights of crying and dancing your romantic anguish away.
Oh boy.
Lead singer Nina Persson nails the
boy.
desperation of trying to keep a fading relationship alive. And the mix of clean and noisy production elements makes it feel like the pop and alternative scenes are coming together in the best way possible. We will always say that we love this song, and we'd be fools not to. Number 19, Walking on Broken Glass, Annie Lennox. After ruling the 80s as one half of Eurythmics, Annie Lennox seamlessly made her way into the subsequent decade as a solo star.
Oh, who's that actor? That guy. He's in Con Air as well.
Walking on Broken Glass, from Lennox's solo debut, is a
that?
strikingly majestic piece of pop
recognize
perfection. With its sweeping strings and playful Caribbean-inspired piano,
Plays
it
a
might
good
take
bad
a second
guy.
to register the heartbreak at its core. But soon enough, Lennox's powerful vocals, both raw and pristine, make the words hit you right where they need to. And she never lets up. Actually walking on broken glass? Painful. Listening to this song? Wonderful.
I've heard that. Haven't heard
Number
in a while.
18, Mouth, Meryl Bainbridge.
I feel like I've been blown
The 90s were a great time for pop songs about kissing, with classic odes to locking lips from the likes of Sixpence None the Richer and Faith Hill. However, you might have forgotten about this one, the debut single from Australian singer-songwriter Meryl Bainbridge.
Kiss me on my salty lips. I bet you feel
salty lips? Clean your mouth.
Featuring a unique composition of Bainbridge's voice, guitar, and a beatbox loop for percussion, Mouth feels both ahead of its time and timeless. Though Bainbridge's lyrics don't go past kissing, the passion with which she describes the act feels truly sensual.
when I kiss your mouth. I wanna taste it.
Mouth
What,
is
the
one
salt?
90s hit that should continue to stay on your lips.
And turn you upside down. Don't wanna waste it.
Okay.
Number 17, I Want You, Savage Garden. Think synth pop wasn't a thing in the 90s? Think again.
Anytime I need to see your face, I just close my eyes.
While it's true the subgenre didn't dominate like it did the previous decade, it still managed to produce some classics, like this debut single from Aussie duo Savage Garden.
I'm the kind of person who endorses a deep commitment. Getting comfy, getting perfect is what I live for. But
Powered by a driving groove and breathlessly delivered vocals, I Want You is urgent and emotional. You might not catch every word, but the universal feeling of undying desire rings crystal clear, and the chorus still makes us swoon.
Oh yeah, this one's a banger.
Savage Garden only recorded 2 albums before splitting up in 2001, but this song makes us wish current artists would take more cues from them. Number 16, That's the Way Love Goes, Janet Jackson.
Janet
This
Jackson.
lush hit from musical icon Janet
So
Jackson
pretty.
spent an astonishing 8 straight weeks at number 1, a record for her famous family. And if there's any song that deserves to stay at the top for that long, it's this one. Kicking off an unanticipated pivot into more intimate territory, That's the Way Love Goes still has some of the new Jack swing flair of Jackson's previous work. And as with so many of her songs, it's brought to new heights by her stunning delivery,
I don't think
which
I've heard
makes
that
you
one,
feel
no.
like she's singing right to you.
You like that one?
Hot and heavy, yet also breezy and light, That's the Way Love Goes is just one of many examples of why Jackson is held in such high regard.
That's the way
Number
love
15,
goes.
I Swear, All for One. Hit cover songs aren't that unusual, but typically there's at least a decade of space
I
between the
remember that
original
one.
and the new rendition.
I should hear it.
I see the questions in your eyes.
In November 1993, country star John Michael Montgomery released the ballad I Swear. Then, 4 months later, R&B group All for One dropped their cover and found themselves topping the charts for an incredible 11 straight weeks.
I'll never break your heart.
With flawless harmonizing, the quartet truly do become one.
Truly do.
And the production is cheesy goodness in the best way possible, complete with sax solo. Though Montgomery's version has its own twangy charm, we swear by All for One's rendition now and forever. Number 14, Bitch, Meredith Brooks. Reclamation can be a powerful thing.
I'm a bitch, I'm a... Whatever. I'm a sinner and a saint. This song was so overplayed when I was a kid in the freaking car by my stepmom. Oh my freaking god, dude. Ran that song into the freaking ground. So overplayed. I remember this. It just brings back the memories like, oh my gosh, this song again. What's up, royalty?
Powerful thing.
I hate the world today. You're so good to me, I know, but I can't change.
On this angsty anthem, singer Meredith Brooks takes a nasty pejorative for a woman and turns it into something to proudly identify as.
Yesterday I cried.
She cried.
It must have been relief to see the softer side.
Of course, as the chorus so famously states, she's so much more than just that. Unsurprisingly, this piece of unapologetically feminine, guitar-driven alt-rock drew comparisons to Alanis Morissette.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm
But Brooks manages to get her voice across, while also sounding like she's singing for the countless women who felt unappreciated for so long. You might have understandable gripes with the word in question. However, Brooks' conviction makes this song about so much more than just a contentious word. Number 13, Are You That Somebody? Aaliyah. In her tragically short life, Aaliyah made a name for herself through heart-stopping, forward-thinking R&B unlike anything else on the charts at the time.
Oh, you got family in LA? That's crazy. Yeah,
Are You That
good.
Somebody, originally recorded for the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack, is one of many songs Aaliyah made in collaboration with Timbaland, and his off-kilter yet addictive production is the perfect complement to her cool yet expressive vocals.
Won't you pick me up at the park right now?
Caught up between her affection for a potential partner and her celebrity status, Aaliyah shows just how complicated fame can be. The song title might be a question of uncertainty, but there's no doubt as to the brilliance of the late, great Aaliyah. Number 12, Legend of a Cowgirl, Imani Coppola. A year after Paula Cole rhetorically asked where all the cowboys had gone, Imani Coppola offered up the Legend of a Cowgirl.
I'm gonna drink my whiskey, gonna have my man, I know you got nothing to say. I'm gonna have my man, I'm gonna steal their hearts and
Never heard
save for
this.
another day.
Fantasizing about life as a Western heroine as a metaphor for sexual liberation, Coppola takes country tropes and fuses them with absolute rhythmic pop goodness.
Oh yeah?
Beautiful day, such a beautiful day. I think I'll wear my brand new negligee. I thought I changed my mind, it happens every
Her
time.
new negligee, oh.
Alternating between singing and rapping, she sounds absolutely confident with every single syllable. And considering how catchy and creative the song is, can you blame her? Speaking of creativity, the music video with its numerous iconic looks is yet another reminder of why we miss the 90s so much. Number 11, I Love You Always Forever, Donna Lewis.
Feels like I'm standing the time this
Na 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 na. I remember that melody. I don't know the lyrics though.
While there's no clear answer as to what 90s song has the biggest earworm chorus, I Love You Always
Wow.
Forever certainly belongs in the conversation.
It's that song, right?
Welsh singer Donna Lewis's
Do
debut
the
single
part.
has the kind of hook that feels like it's been part of our existence forever.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
But is there more
Banger.
to this song than a memorable refrain? Absolutely. Lewis's tender voice is soothing without sounding anonymous, and the dreamy production makes us feel as though we're escaping to a more peaceful and romantic realm while listening. To put it simply, we love this song, always forever. Number 10, The Boy Is Mine, Brandy and Monica. There's nothing better than a powerhouse duet. Towards the end of the millennium, singers Brandy and Monica released this sassy bop and took the world by storm. With a classic R&B vibe, it is the perfect combination of petty and effortless cool.
Never
The
heard it.
unique concept of having both singers in a rivalry against one another was entirely new, and the masterful lyricism enhanced the narrative.
Hey.
It certainly did help that there was
Reminds
a
me of my
rumored real-life
childhood, grew
beef
up in the
between the
90s,
two
yeah,
artists.
same.
Brandy and Monica added their own details to the melody and rhythm of the hit, showing off their distinctive styles.
Oh man, they're right next to each other.
Despite their alleged animosity, there's no doubt that their voices blend perfectly, making us wish that they collaborated more often. Number 9, Steal My Sunshine, Len. While the first part of the 90s was dominated by darker music, the latter half saw a return of lighthearted yet meaningful pop. One track that perfectly encapsulates this moment in time is Steal My Sunshine.
Of course you can't become if you
Oh, I've heard
always
this.
say what you would have done. So I'm
Steal my sunshine.
miles of fun.
The bubbly instrumentation and surprisingly deep lines helped create the perfect blend of levity and hard-hitting emotion. The song defines the sound of the entire decade, and when listening to it, it's hard not to be transported back to the past. Even the video strikes the perfect nostalgic sweet spot, reminding everyone.
Time out. Oh, we got something here from Royalty. Hold on, brother. Hold on. We got XG Woke Up Remix, huh? Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin. Did you and Knoxville break up? Me and Knoxville? I have no clue. I haven't seen him in a while. Don't know. You don't like me no more, I guess. Woke Up Remix. Use the video from XG Prince. XG Princess. Ah, my neck hurts. Ah! This one? Woke up looking like this. Don't get under my skin. Oh, dang, we got a bunch of people. Okay. XG Woke Up Remix. Let's hear it. Is this a real remix, or is this like a fan-made mashup verses from other songs put onto this instrumental? I don't know.
King of this shit, who comes to mind? Got soldiers to move on the drop of a dime. Haters be side like lemon and lime. Minus the ribbon that's taking my prime. Yeah, behind the meaning of success. Devil with more than a chop. Puff, pass. You getting smoked like a swisher will come, but that's cash that you buy at the store. I speak on my accent, now let's get it cracking. I'm not in the talking no more. I do artistry, R&B, R&D, alchemy. My artist feed the top and lead the hottest seat. My policy, always find the pot and pen. Yeah, sabi ko in my catalog. Charlie Pound was high. Nigga, yeah, pardon sang. I cannot count.
Okay, he's flexing. Yeah, he's successful.
XG and J Park, keep it sexy and way sharp from Seoul City to Tokyo. Arigato.
Yeah, woke up looking like this. Dragons all over my skin. From outer space to Okinawa now. Tatami Tokyo drift. Look at my fit. Yeah, Alex number one shit. Move it like Gatsby with my stick. You've been the voice in the ring. Kitera sagata ti. Onore mi omato kikazari waga mi tamashi ni arigato. Minna nani mono demo nai to kara kono game de ikutera top. Gente tsune ni chote gak shouses monophone.
Korean and Japanese rappers.
Make XG and us world.
目覚めた先の方が夢も終わり全てがグレの字ネガティビティなんてもんで無用ぶち上げまくれたダサブロー、yeah、右肩上がり方がコール自分のスタジオ好きにリコールヘラのディスはサイズリーダー可愛い小鳥の古きたぜまだここまで来ればもう問題はないマイク焦がして知ってる場合頭すたびにやってく快楽 Addicted to this だからやめれね挑戦を The chosen one 俺にリミックスさせたらやばいのは当然だ Get a good frequency and live big If you wanna find me look when no way China the phone on the I don't care I just did a pop from outer space Are the
girls gonna be on it?
Yeah. 어느새 두 번의 decades 내 재능은 녹이고 세련되지고 부기걸음으로 checkmate 앞으로 날 부를 땐 sensei 장난이 아닌 내 profession 니네가 하는 건 안 졸업했어 한반도를 계속 대표해 세계가 내 길 translate 경계 없이 난 K-pop, J-pop에 칠해 난 내 색깔 구분하는 것 자체가 무의미하지 세상의 모든 게 내 대감 내 좋은 점만 골라 배워가 사랑 주는 일을 위한 내 역할 입금이 되면 제대로 해야지 인류를 위해 뜨기 되니까 조명 뒤에 많은 politics 쟁취를 위한 여러 갈림길 이 모든 과정을 받아들이지 못하면 패자로 남겠지 하지만 정답은 밖에 있지 않으니 내 안에서 찾아야겠지 견뎌내 크고 작은 일 난 예술로 흔적을 남기지 반겨 새로운 아침 어제 어둠은 가슴이 난 평범하게 동네를 걸으며 새로운 날 발견하지 세대의 간격을 좁혀가는 동안 너는 아직도 거긴가 어느새 두 번의 decades 내 여정은 과연 어디까지
Killed it.
Yeah.
Verbal.
Yeah, Lord of mercy, Bujini Buji, word to Simon, Toriba V. One man army, ODB, Namini Nai, Torimaki, Akumaka, Angel, Dochika to Yuto, Tanimachi, Pari Kore or New York, Dochika to Yuto, Shibukaji, Nami. I don't dance, Dakedo don't chant. So why that one chant? Or the multi-tie, that's word
That's
to
the
your
word to your mother.
Shoku,
Yo, you throwing out Vanilla Ice references? Word to your mother. But I don't dance, but I want to party hard and be popular. Alright, he wants to live life in the fast lane. Alright.
Word to your chan, OE to Shoku, the Mozuto made me tight. They threw me on this remix, I'm a necessary vice.
Hop on the stage, long hair to my waist. They're screaming the name, that's AWICH. Japan to all over age. Me never see guy with invasion. I flick the minimum, get that uttermost for I ain't got no shame. No shame in my game, all the bro is my brain. They're saying that they're up, but that don't mean that they're awake. What is it, K-pop or J-pop, or they not, or they rap? Please know that we give thanks to hip-hop. Hype, Julian son, show us how to glide. Gliding on that snowboard, snowboard is so cold. And Coco, she's so bold, she got this game on chokehold. The whole world gone loco, they so cold, like hold on. Girls, why you gotta
25
be so
minutes,
extra?
dang,
Oh yeah,
dude.
the extraordinary. Hence
Time
the
is
texture must be the best. I expect nothing less
on,
than
put a
woke
pin
up
in
looking
that.
like the sandwich serving on your breakfast.
머리 없는 오타쿠가 마이크만 잡은 별에 버려 기무타쿠야 고래와 칸코크 놓고 이 노래방 스타일은 시대로 세고 개쳐놓은 노래방 마이크로 깔고 닦여 내길래 기센 메이킬래 레비 배지 피트 XG 이거 완전 이지 피지 이곳까지 죽여줄게 비지 비지 나를 못 봐 TV 테킬레바 클럽에 나 지하 빌딩에서부터 올라가는 빛이 스피기처럼 기저에서 길이 스피릿 흔들어 제껴 자리에서 길이 미니미들 기재기가 이제 보기 지겨워서 피라미드를 걷어내고 매일매일 데이데이 된 듯해 네이말 내일 살 듯해 매일발 좀 스페이드 아웃 올해는 남아요와 탁탁 산줄 놓고 칸코 끊어놓고 올해도 그냥 가나 했네 근데 여기서 랩을 하는 복근 Demon Slayer 물불 안 가려내 How about should I
Never
go
seen that show.
탄지로 flow 무게인 train last piece
Time
교주로
out, Demon Slayer. That's a show, right? Or is it just comics? I think it's both, actually. I think it's both.
XG Jacobs. Yes, sir. It's the remix. Let's go. Yo. I break the record, no Guinness. Limo pocket for my dinner. Victor wine got my slippers on. H.I. was still winning.
Hold up. I break the record, no Guinness. Guinness World of Records, right? Limu poke from my dinner. It's a type of food. I don't know. Big Jaiwan got my slippers on. H.I. we stay winning. H.I.
Limo pocket for my dinner. Yo. I break the record, no Guinness. Limo pocket for my dinner. Victor wine got my slippers on. H.I. was still winning.
Hawaiian. So Japanese Hawaiian. He's a Japanese Hawaiian.
Limo pocket for my dinner. Victor wine got my slippers on. H.I. was still winning. Ginger bada guess what you rap. Back with Sindra got the bitty. Been a ill no Illuminati shit. I just do when no ditters. Dope music, no drug dealer. Jiku 5% just shit killer. Nina drama 나 잘 만들어냈다는 삶 영화 벤 스틸러. 난안 걸어 네가 만든 길로. 날를 치지 마라 그딴 일로. 절대 부정할 수 없는 facts. K-Hip Cat Williams. Bounce back.
K-Hip-Hop Cat Williams. So he's saying he's the K-Hip-Hop Cat Williams, huh? Alright. Absolute undeniable facts. Cause Cat Williams he'll be yapping, bro. He'd be yapping, opening his mouth about a bunch of stuff, man. And none of it's BS, right? It's always real.
절대 부정할 수 없는 facts. K-Hip Cat Williams. Bounce back, 덕은 808. Boom. Keep it juicy, steaming, shallow bow. Bow. 유기농 music, island style. 뭐든 될 때까지 밀어붙여 another round. I am what I am like the answer. 니네들 머리 위 I run this shit like I'm the chancellor. 내 앞에 선다 삼가토록 뭐라들 다 된쳐. 34살이 됐어도 I never put my pants up. I'm gone.
Alright. It'd be cool if the girls were on the remix too. Alright, dude. It's a good little remix, man. Good verses on there, great flows. Let's see. A-Witch's lyrics on hip-hop and talking about the girls are so good and sincere. That's fire. OZ's part is too good. OZ and Tack are too harsh. Attack was crazy. I'm from Okinawa too, so I like Oz and A-Witch, but I also like Verbal because of my generation. A-Witch and Oz 8. Sister and Oz are the best. Not bad. Not bad. Banger little remix here. XG Woke Up remix. Good stuff. Alright. A 25-minute video. Hmm. Alright. Alright. Woke up looking like this. After all, you married her!
I think he wants to communicate.
Aruga.
Hey, mister! You got the time? As a matter of fact, I do, Cubby.
Look at that!
Look at that! It's exactly 2 seconds before I honk your nose and pull your underwear over your head.
Come on!
Come on! Take
Step right up. Don't be shy.
Nobody likes a bashful leatherhead. Move it! Well, my first trick. I'd like to do something for you, son.
Just into PayPal? Thank you, Royalty. Hold on, I want to see the scene.
We have
A giraffe.
There you go, son. Now get out of here. You're bothering.
Wow.
Now.
Sorry, wrong pocket.
Sorry, wrong pocket. For you, son. A little body English.
Sorry, son, the dog was rabid, had to put it down.
Poodle. Sorry, son, the dog was rabid, had to put it down. And last but not least, my favorite.
Old movie, but love it. Yeah, I love this movie. A Tommy gun.
A Tommy gun. This is incredible.
With these powers,
I could be
a superhero.
a superhero. I could fight crime, protect the innocent.
Work for world peace. But first, hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul.
Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul.
They got it the worst in that movie. They got it the worst. Well, mufflers up the butthole, dude. Let's see. Extra XG. Extra XG. 56 New Hope. this one. Chomp. This is very new. Extra XG number 56, The Hope. Let's see what the girls are up to. Heart. There she is. Sorry.
こういう感じでこことかがはい。おはようございます。あ、おはようございます。
いいし、言い過ぎじゃない？やばい。やばいやばい。
おはようございます。ありがとうございます。
Getting ready for a big show. Biggest hip hop event in Japan. Woke up looking like this.
ありがとうございます。
わあ。これみんながここだ。
Are they coloring them?
これ誰がやるの？
Coloring the wings? This guy's Simon, the creator of XD.
いやーやばいな。めっちゃ可愛い。
Simon. Nice. They jingle jangle? Bruh.
こんな長い爪を見たことがありますでしょうか。すいません。第2ギャル。今日は The Hope のフェスティバル
Only
に
the four main rappers perform. Nice.
今日は初めて日本のヒップホップフェスティバルということで今回はラッパー4人で来たんですけど
Four rappers are
We're so
gonna perform.
excited! 多分本当にアルファだってアルファーズにまだ報告1個もしてなくてあと普通に見に来てくださる方々にも言ってないのでもう完全にサプライズなので私たちもどういう反応をしてくださるのかなっていうのがちょっと気になりますねすごい期待しますめっちゃ楽しみですでもまあ今日は楽しむことが大事なので皆さん
So I'm guessing they're gonna perform
にお越し皆さんとアルファーズもしいたら楽しみましょうやばいバイバイ
Wait, is that J-Hope? Wait, who's in there? The Hope, not J-Hope, never mind. Like J-Hope? Who are the names? There's A Witch from the remix. Huh.
下がった状態でやってもらうけで上がるとき上がって踊るんだよみんなオッケーちょっと早くなっちゃいましたすいませんほうほういい集団が来ますもう後ほど行ってきます行ってきます
Yeah, I've been here waiting, looking at it, trying to catch a ticket. How you wanna take it? Left the place and pounded up to take another planet up to make another statement. This is automated, I'm the motivator.
Yeah,
Told my
they're doing
haters, show more
walkout.
the merrier. Y'all my entertainment, fascinated. I'm just laughing because it's so hilarious. Back up, it's so packed away.
This 大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫だけど、どういうの？ちなみに。栄一さんは歩いてみたいな話だったのね。多分栄一さんも自らやるかもしれないけど、まずジュリンを向くんだって。ジュリンさんって声かけるみたいな。그럼 이제 너희들 어디에 있던 조금 센터나 아니면 그쪽 플로어에서 그냥 주위에 이렇게만 하면 돼. 딱 이렇게 해도 되고, 아니면 늦게 해도 되고 좀 약간 했다가 멈춰도 되고 그냥 싹 해도 되고. 그러니까 그런 걸 한번 싹 보여주면 사람들이 뭔가 같이 맞춘 거에 대해서 이렇게 몰입이 되니까.
なんかエイミちゃんとかこれやって他のみんなはなんかこうそこに注目集まるようなジェスチャーにするとは言ってたんですけど
でもこれで
이것도 괜찮을 것 같아. 이거를 한 번에 같은 걸 맞추는 것도 조금 느낌이 있을 것 같아.
네.
그냥 자연스럽게 쭈잉싸 하면서 H상 보든가 아니면은 쭈잉싸 할 때 보든가 약간 그런 느낌이면 될 것 같아. 어차피 이쪽
Seems like a nice guy. Simon going over the details, yeah.
ついにですね。ドキドキ。初めての日本のフェスなので、どんな空気感なのかも分からずステージに立つんですけど、でもそれもまた経験だと思うのでめっちゃ楽しみです。
Herbie.
We give thanks to hip hop みたいな発祥する。We give thanks to hip hop で、はいで、ジュリンさんは隣に来てもらいます。ジュリンさん、show us how to glide で文字。
わかりました。めっちゃラップが得意です。めっちゃかっこいい。大好きです。よろしくお願いします。
Not familiar with A-Witch, but I think the girls are better than A-Witch. There's A-Witch, yeah. Yeah. Her verse structure just seems kind of, I don't know, like a little too elementary. I haven't heard enough of her, but from that verse on that remix, it's kind of like Dr. Susie, a little easy, kind of cat, hat, bat kind of thing going on, which is okay. But, yeah, I think the XG girls are probably better than her.
緊張しますね。
Probably, I think they are.
いい感じの。いやめっちゃいいステージになると思いますけど。
Their flows are fun. What they come up with is fun.
We give thanks to hip hop.
ジョリビジョリビです。
すごいすごいすごいすごい。We give thanks to hip hop. はい。
Is she okay?
見てくださってたのが。
ちょっともう白い
後で鏡だけ取り付けてやる。
いいじゃん。
自前です。
今日これじゃん。
今日これ。自前のやつ。
持ってきたの？
持ってきました。
She did it. She like a homicide room, go live shit. She did it. She did it. She got
Why is this crazy and funny? Yeah.
ね、大丈夫。
でも早くできなかった。そうだね。
大丈夫。
はい。
ジュリンさん。
Okay, yeah, girl.
では行きたいと思います。Let's give it up for XG. Wow.
Now I got standards. How you feel?
Hyping him up. Must be really nervous. Walk, waiting in line to perform. Yeah. Or exciting. Especially if you're used to this kind of stuff. Woke up looking like this. And it makes me want to be in a musical group, man. Have that camaraderie and like people there to support you and build you up and you're part of a team. Gosh, it must be awesome. The wildest rappers. Did that give it away?
Let's go.
Ah, they play. Look at her.
Jacobs.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Tokyo.
It's the remix.
Welcome to the stage.
What a reveal and entrance. Okay, get it, girl.
What's so perfect that it hurt, don't it? Right away, cause we have to ride away. Bye, flying past and we fly away in outer space. I'm a little more than ordinary, honorary, underestimated, leading all you broke. I'm the judge and jury, I don't wanna hear it, I'm the one that you're in. Keep it on the low. This is automated, I'm the motivator. I told my haters, y'all more the merrier. Y'all my entertainment, fascinated, I'm just glad because it's so hilarious. Let it go with a big mouth, small with a big house, yeah. Big rock in the wrist now, I started off going not dressed now. Put it in the more down for the bus down. Went on tour when it rocks to the bus down. Everything costs now. Friends rushing out, kitty out the push me out. 48 laws of power, let it go with a big mother when it can't go. Watch me whip though, watch me snap like mother with a flip phone. I don't wanna use this card and I ain't your breed that bounce like 6 row. Find me in Tokyo, rapping in a skirt. Let's go! Woke up looking like this, so don't get out of my skin. SGALX, and that's the name of the ship. Dead mother wolf, so don't make fun of my kids. We all famous and all now, so don't talk down on my kid. Put up to the party, flooding like it's Mardi Gras. You can call me hubby, but I'm not your puppy dog. Howdy,
why not?
And go we blast away. Black on black, I'll be so packed away. Caesar OC, oh that's you, Lord have mercy. Young queen better out like an onion. Young blow better be like an onion. Gotta wait for the bags, you're big for the mask. More poop for the bag, so we'll just poop for the tag.
Everybody give it up for Johnny, Herbie, Aya, and Coconut from X motherfucking J. And you already know it's a remix. I'm on the stage, don't hedge my waist. They're screaming the name, that's AWRCH. Jackson's is all over Asia, me not the Sky for invasion. I'll put the minimum, get that out of my spot, I ain't got no shame. No shame in my game, all the bro, it's my brain. They say that they're up, but that don't mean that they're away. What is it, K-pop or J-pop, or they not, or they rap? Please know that we give thanks to hip-hop. Hi, Julie-san, show us how to glide. Gliding on that snowboard, she's so cool. And Coco, she's so fun, she got this shit on choco. Go loco, hold on. Girls, why you gotta be so extra? Oh yeah, the X for extraordinary. Hence the texture must be the best size. Nothing less than woke up looking like this and serving all your breakfast. Okay, man, please give it up.
Woke up looking like this and serving y'all breakfast. Dang, bruh.
Motherfucking J! For the young queen!
killed it. Set it off.
やばいだろ。まだまだ続くぜ。
マジ嬉しい、ありがたい、本当にありがとう。勝手に同じ属性だと。同じ星か、その R スペースで沖縄に。ありがとう。ありがとう。最高だ。やばい。こちらこそありがとう。
楽しかったんだけど。楽しかった。
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。いやマジで楽しかった。
お昼の舞台映像だけ見ました。めっちゃガチで赤い受けながらめっちゃ。
Who's this?
ありがとうございます。
一緒にもし写真って大丈夫ですか？そうです。ありがとうございます。
As a fan? Oswald was on the remix and respects XD. Editing the video. Gotcha. Is that another artist or is this a fan meet and greet?
あ、どうも。いや、投影できましたね。いや、ありがとうございます。いやいや、こちらこそ最高です。いや、本当に最高。メンバーちょっと今時間大丈夫です。もちろんです。一個時代の。あ、本当ですか。よかったです。
This is an artist meet and greet. So it's all artists.
最高すぎた。ありがとう、本当に。本当に花を。マジで最高でした。マジで。もちろん、ありがとう。めっちゃやばい。本当に感謝してます。ありがとうございます。今回のマジリミックスもね、これもさ、なんか全然自分のなんか領域外から入ってきてくらった音楽で、ちょっとこれちょうど聴いてて、めちゃくちゃみんなでもうやべえってなってたタイミングで、西郷さんにフォローした瞬間になんかね、でも速攻で書いたしみたいな。めっちゃかっこよかったです。本当にかっこよかったです。最高です。Great, you know, great artist, great artist. 最高。しかもライブ強い俺とわけです。今日はなんかいい日。逆に新しいものが始まる。
じゃあ行きます。3、2、1。めっちゃ行きます。3、2、1。はい。はい。ありがとうございます。
スタイリストすごくない？でも俺もこれつけたいもんね。
これさっき塗ってもらったんです。赤にね。
さっき塗ってもらった。すごいすごい。めっちゃ最高。
すごいめっちゃ可愛いです。
ありがとうございます。
可愛い。
ちょっと気合い入れました。みんなでもうワールドワイド行きましょう。お願いします。ありがとうございます。
あ、オズワルドさん、ありがときよ、ドリフト。
From outer space to Okinawa, now Tatami Tokyo.
全然大丈夫です。超かっこよかったです。お疲れ様です。ありがとうございます。一緒に写真撮りましょう。はい、行きます。
So many artists are finding out about XG, and I hope Western artists will also find out about them. Yeah, that would be cool.
かっこいいバージョン。ラスト。かっこいいバージョン。かっこいいバージョン。次楽しいバージョン。
ジョンお願いします。使わないんで楽しいバージョンお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
もちろん。これやんのよって前から。緊張すぎる。ねえねえねえねえ。昨日はねえねえねえさん。お姉ちゃんのことね。エビチねえビチねえ。いいですか。嬉しい。ありがとうございます。
なんならねえねえでいいよね。
でもねえねえだから。
That would be so cute.
ありがとうございました。
かっこいい。
もうここだけど今はもう全然覚えてないんですよ。ハードスクスクスクスクスク woke up
Looking like this. Let's go.
こうちゃんそれで何やってんのそれで意味そうだからこうちゃんのさそれ撮りたかったのこのドラゴンやったんだよお疲れ様でしたお疲れ様です
やばい焼肉をしか考えてない
Somebody
お腹
hungry?
空いています焼肉をしか考えてません今 Let's go
Coachella this year? Nice.
焼肉はい焼肉あ焼肉あ焼肉ということで
今日は The Faul in Japan。私初めてなんか日本のフェスティバルにエビスさんの枠でウォークアップリミックスが最近リリースされたんですけど、それでエビスさんと一緒に出させていただきました。
ありがとうございました。エイウィッチさんに学んで。She's so cool.
Yes, respect
to the egg queen.
めちゃめちゃねかっこよかったし、マジでかっこよかったね。めっちゃ嬉しかったです。光栄でした。
光栄でした。本当にありがとうございます。
どうで
した初めての日本のフェスティバルは。
もうだって結構ずっとね
Vice's Harvey?
SNS
Yeah.
ずっと見てたイ
Definitely.
ベントでもあったし、なんかさめっちゃヒップホップのアンダーグラウンドのさイベントめっちゃ出たかったじゃん。めっちゃなんか夢一つまた叶ったな。そうだね。本当に嬉しかったです。
ラッパーメンバーだけで出るっていう。
そう、また新鮮だったよね。
初めて新たなね学びがあるなってめっちゃ思いました。
そうなんですよ。私たち XG で初めてこうやってこう分かれて。
そうだね。
なのでそれもまた XG にとってまた一つレベルアップしたのかなと思います。
ね。しかもなんか今日パフォーマンスして Day2 だったんだけど Day1 にすごいいろんなラッパーさんもいて、私たちも一応グループの中でラッパーとしてやってるじゃん。なんかすごい光栄だなってめっちゃ思ってね。もう一回改めてなんかいろんなラッパーさんもいる中ですごい改めてリスペクト。すごい一人一人にリスペクトするっていう気持ちがありますので。めっちゃ楽しかったし。It was so crazy。炎とかもねめっちゃ熱かったもん。自分燃えるんじゃないかって。いや本当にね。マジで燃えようと言ってたかもね。しかもさ今日のためにさ衣装もね一人一人本当に自分が着たい服だったりとかスタイリングをスタイリストの方と今回も話してねちょっとね超豚クッカージそうやってみました。マジで everyone has different style。
このアイテム使いたいですってさ、リカーでさ、めっちゃやってたからマジでそうなんですよ。でなんかねクリエイティブだよね。楽しかったね。
さこれ全部さ
そう
アプリでさこのスカートとこれとこれで
切り取ってそう切り取って作ってましたし、最高です。あなたも
私もねそうしたものです。
素敵でしょ。
買ったやつを衣装で今回は全部やらせて。
やりました。
このパールとかにもね。
あとさこれ見せてほしいかも。
あそうだ後ろポイント。Let's go。
シャララライエーイ。
ギャルすいませんさあグロー
今日自分から言うのもあれなんですけど、
Yeah, they
金
look
髪
great.
公開です。
初公開金髪もやちゃん金髪もやちゃん
推しですか？ありがとうございます。ジュリンちゃんのナビをちょっと盗みました。
そうだねナビだねはい授けましたマジかわいいナビってこと？ It's a setup I love it I love it
Thank you guys.
Hey Jurin
Hey Jurin.
私はこれ
めっちゃ
Amazing
ちゃんがさ、衣装さこうやってやった時いつも横でさ、なんかこう何着るみたいな言った時、ジュリンはねこれ。
決まってた
これ
よね
ってちゃんと決まってる。
マジでかっこいい
さすがマジにやってる。このね赤とね白の前さんだけどね白にしました今回。めっちゃかっこいい。
Why looks great?
セクシー。
バイク乗ってほしいですそのまま
そうですね。
じゃあバイクで帰りますみんなでめっちゃすべてのアーティストの方々にリスペクト
いや本当に
です
ヒップホップ最高。
最高
So much respect.
I love it ありがとうございましたお疲れ様ですホップ最高ブンブーンジュリンとバイクで
Cute video, dude. Yeah, it was cool to see the little behind the scenes and then the build up to like them performing on that stage, getting ready for it and whatnot. XG is a sisterhood and they support each other with Simon, letting them be themselves while producing their music and listening to the members. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Things seem pretty chill, but that was good nonetheless. I don't know if you realize how much this girl's breaking boundaries. The fact that artists like XG mainstream collaborate with hip-hop artists and highlight artists they are inspired by and respect is just incredible. I love how Simon lets them have freedom and is definitely the most kindest guy I've met. Also, Maya is stunning. Everything they do is so cute, even being accepted by Japan's OG rappers. Harvey's outfit with the red wings, one of her best yet for sure. The remix was a great opportunity for XG to interact with the J-rap scene and be exposed to new audiences. I'm sure they found it inspirational too. Not bad. Lovely ladies, man. XG! Extra XG number 56, The Hope. Not bad. Good stuff. Alright, y'all. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. Royalty, thank you, buddy. Cindy, thank you, darling. And what's today? Monday? I might go live tomorrow night. Go to bed. I got stuff to do. Can't go to bed yet. I probably won't pass out till after midnight. I got stuff to do. But yeah, everybody, good night. Thank you. And I shall be back tomorrow night. Maybe. Most likely. Most likely. Momos. Arrivederci. Have a good night, y'all.